He got maggot. He got maggot.
This may be one of the only persons who's happier than I am that you know who is out of a job. Please welcome two-time Oscar winner, one of the best actors on the planet, and somebody who I call my friend. Please welcome back Robert De Niro.
Why are so many Republicans still kissing the ring, among other things?
I don't know what logic they're using, except they're just afraid because. But they should be afraid of what's going to happen later when he's not around, and they're going to try and crawl back. The ones that would have the gall to try and crawl back. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, the ones like Lindsey Graham, forget it. I don't know what these people are thinking. I don't know. I didn't know it was that stuff. He would kowtow to someone like Trump, who is so obviously a sham, a bully. And now we see what's happening. And when I was so angry at him, just not out of being political or not being an activist, just angry at his behavior, and how dare he would just be so out of control. And now we're seeing where this guy will go, and he'll go anywhere that he can get out of it. He'll pardon himself. He'll pardon everyone around him who he can, who's going to be possibly prosecuted or convicted. He's and then some. So imagine him being elected for the third time. We all know what would happen. It's the end of this country. Period. And I'm not being over dramatic or anything. We just know it will be crazy, because if people buy into a person like this at this time and he gets reelected, we're all gone. And I don't know. It affects everybody. It affects all the people, the base that support him, and they'll learn how it trickles down to them. And I just don't. I can't comprehend what's going on with this person.
Mr. De Niro, it seems like the Trump brand of politics is unfortunately here to stay, considering more than 73 million Americans voted for him. Yes. You've said that you're confounded by Trump voters. You just mentioned that just a few minutes before. Do you think it's time for the rest of us to come to the table and try to have a productive conversation with these voters to try to figure out where we're missing the message?
I do. It's a good point. You have to, and you have to. There has to be a way to meet. I mean, my feeling is that leaders, the right leaders, lead the people when they are not, when they're going astray, if you will. Fortunately, someone like Trump just does the opposite. So, and the people who follow will follow him. It's at that time that a leader who is true and genuinely trying to help the country will say, no, this is what we have to do. We have to take this path instead of what Trump is doing. We must do it, and they will follow him or listen, even if it's begrudging. They'll do it. But if it's that's why and I've learned it's so important for the leader of our country not to do what he is doing. He is, he doesn't care. He really genuinely doesn't care, and there's the screw loose.
I spent a fair amount of time out in Los Angeles with Hollywood types, and I've always said to entertainers to think this through. When you're an entertainer, and you're a great one, because I love that guy's movies, you don't want to get into this kind of narrative, because you're going to make unhappy 50% of the people that go to your movies. 50% are going to say, I didn't hire you to tell me who to vote for.
De Niro's the one who said last year, I'd like to punch this guy.
I think we're at more than just the right side of history. I think we have to do what's right. And we know, I know what's right. And I think there are a lot of people who think they know what's right, or they're doing it for an agenda that I'm not understanding. we're in a very serious situation in this country. And what slowly happens is it sort of morphs into something worse and worse and worse and worse. And people are saying, it's like Charles Blow, the New York Times said, don't normalize right after he was, this is not normal, what we're going through now. It is not normal. And when it's like watching something happen slowly, you can't believe it's happening, a train wreck, it's coming, and boom. I'm very, very concerned about what's going on in this country with someone like Trump. You look at other dictators, they're very much like him. You don't believe it's happening, but it's happening. Hitler, Mussolini, others that I can't even name. It's scary. I'm sorry. It's a dire situation as far as I'm concerned.
So you don't worry about the losing fans?
No, I don't. No, they can do what they want.
It was colossally stupid. Robert De Niro has gone so hard partisan over the past 8 years. He is like example number one of Trump derangement syndrome. He's one of those, I'm moving to Canada if he wins, and he's never going to leave the White House if he wins. We're going to have Trump forevermore. I mean, hello, I hate to break it to you because I realize you're advanced age too, Robert, but people die. So he will leave. One way or the other, he's going to go. And in the not too distant future, even if Trump says he shouldn't have to. But in any event, he didn't do that the last time, Paul. Can you really picture a scenario in which Trump is more determined to hold on to power than he was at the last time in 2020, going into 2021? And what did he do ultimately? He left. He did leave. He did it under protest. He was a baby about it. He pouted and then some. But he left. But this is the latest narrative from the left.
I listened to someone like Robert De Niro who said, he's ensconced, entombed in such a formaldehyde-filled bubble that he doesn't want to even hear someone else's point of view if it differs from his own. I mean, I don't even know how to term that.
Well, once again, ironically, when I hear Robert De Niro speak on these issues now, I turn into Travis Bickle. I kind of hear a vague thing, and I go, you talking to me? Are you talking to me? When I think of De Niro looking at that and thinking, well, that's my political enemy, and they have to be flattened, I can't believe he doesn't hear the absolute irony of that. I guess De Niro hates Trump, and he wants you to hate Trump, and if you don't hate Trump, he hates you. And as an artist, Robert De Niro, and I don't want to call you Bobby, as an artist, that is a really bad look.
Absolutely. And here is someone who is supposed to, through osmosis, inhabit the skin of other people and feel their emotions and understand the human condition. How can you possibly do that if you're so myopic?
Well, I agree with you in that I've seen performances he's given where you shake your head and say, my God, that's so perfect what he's doing there. I feel like a voyeur watching him. It's such an insight into the pain of the human condition.
Yeah.
I wish he would exhibit the same sort of appreciation that other people can disagree with them, cannot think that Donald Trump is Adolf Hitler. And that doesn't make them bad people. That doesn't make them stupid hicks. That doesn't make them rubes. The mistake Hollywood makes is they always back people who are comped. And now they have turned on people who have to get up out of their chair, go to the mall, and see their films. They have turned on the hoi polloi. And it does not make any sense to me. Artistic expression should be all-encompassing. If somebody disagrees with you, they are not evil, but the curtain comes down on the left now. Immediately when the people in North Carolina say they'd like to keep the status quo as far as bathrooms, they're all bad people. Does the left not note the irony now that they all want to go to Havana, Cuba, but nobody wants to connect through Charlotte, North Carolina anymore? Come on now. Let people believe what they believe. We don't have to all be on the same page.
That's all for today. Thank you. If you want global news to keep you up to date on any new developments, please subscribe our channel and forward our content with your friends on social media and email. Thank you very much for keep supporting me. Stay safe, be blessed. Namaste.
Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.